1337 FM. Talk Radio.
Engage.
1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio, episode number 10. How you guys doing?
Yeah, this is the big number 10. We had a lot of planned. We had many ideas for this episode.
We did.
A lot of them fell through.
They did.
Because, realistically, we're still pretty small. We're still pretty sort of unknown.
Who are we?
I'm Matt.
I'm Mike.
I'm Mark.
And that's the wind. Can you hear it?
The wind comes rustling through the plains.
And because it's like between the two.
Oh, you don't have your little lock engaged.
No, the thing is, the window doesn't close all the way, and this lock doesn't fucking mean anything. It's useless.
You're gonna have. This is gonna be a cold room come the winter.
Well, I'm gonna try to fix it to later today. And if I can't actually get it fixed, I'm going to call my landlord and be like, fix this shit.
Quiet. Go get some silicone caulking and just caulk the shit out of it.
That's lewd.
I know.
just take that out and use that sample. Just
caulk the shit.
Caulk the shit out of it. Yeah. Technically, you only have to bleep out one of those words. Because one of them isn't technically a bad word.
Yeah.
Really.
C-A-U-L-K.
Okay.
Yes.
Caulk.
That's right.
Caulking compound.
How do they pronounce that in the UK?
Caulk.
Macaulay
No,
Culkin.
they don't. No, I think they have another name for it.
Because they can't say stalker. They say stalker.
No, they have. They call it Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
No, but I think they got another name for it. Like there's because they got another name for everything.
Do they?
Yeah.
Ask your wife.
Yeah, I'll ask you later.
Yeah.
They call it like a gun, like a hootie tootie point and shooting.
Y'all over there got any good cock?
Oh.
I think they call it like coke.
I'm more of a poopsie man myself.
Well, yeah.
Coke and Pepsi.
Oh, God.
Well, maybe all your egg cartons for acoustical whatever will keep your room nice and warm and insulated.
Oh, they stink. They smell
I
like sour milk.
I don't really smell them right now, though.
They're in my car as well, and I can get in my car, and I'm like...
It's a faint smell. It's a faint odor.
Yeah, of sour milk. Very sour milky.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just associate it with Tim Hortons.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Sour milk?
Well, not sour milk. The tray smell. Smell those little trays.
Yeah.
I associate it with going to work. Because you have, I usually bring in, coffee for, usually me and Aaron. I would text you, say, do you want a coffee? But you don't have a phone.
I have a phone.
You don't answer it.
I don't.
Use it.
I have it right here.
Alright, well, whatever.
Technology's overrated.
Excuse me.
Nice.
Yum. Save that one for later.
God.
Said Beetlejuice.
But yeah. This is episode 10.
Yeah, if you could see us, we're all sporting the 1337 Nerd Talk Radio t-shirts. It's pretty snazzy,
on the Twitter,
I must say.
on the Facebook, we'll have a
picture of us.
Oh!
It'd be amazing if we had the horse heads.
I know!
We could maybe wear masks.
We could all take turns and take a picture, and then I'll Photoshop everybody together.
I'll have to find my horse head mask. I don't know where it is. So I got it somewhere.
Get a green screen and put us all in
Chernobyl.
Upper Mordor, Middle Mordor, Lower Mordor.
I listened to
Ramble On.
Yeah, but I have a bluegrass version.
Yeah,
done by Iron Horse.
Bluegrass version.
And it is awesome. Ramble On.
Is it anything like the bluegrass version of Gin and Juice?
I never heard that.
Because that's pretty good.
Oh, there's a metal version by a guy named Leo Macchiani. That's on YouTube. It is wicked because this guy can scream and everything, and he plays everything himself.
Oh, yeah?
He does the whole thing. It's pretty cool. I actually pirated it.
Huh.
That's illegal.
I know. I took it off of.
You found it on the street somewhere and just.
Yeah, I picked it up.
No, you were on your pirate ship. And
yeah.
You fished it out of the ocean with a little dip net.
It was in. I had that hook that comes over the side of the boat and pulls up a treasure chest, and it was just happened to be that usually I'll get 50 purple rupees, but this time I got a Gin and Juice CD by Leo Macchiano.
We're just throwing everything away now.
Yes. Yeah. Then I talked to my boat.
Just throw one in the house. Just throw it in the water. Throw in the ocean.
I talked to my boat there for a while.
Oh, hey.
He told me that I had to go beat up on Ganon.
I just want to know what Ganon's up to.
Ooh,
There's
yes.
your SD card.
Perfect. Could have done this
One
after.
back in.
Yeah.
There you
Fancy.
go. Yeah. I had that because of my ding dong
Ding dong.
and my
Yeah.
my thing, my
Yeah. The what you call it?
video camera.
Oh, okay.
Because my brain is poopy.
Okay.
We're good.
I just missing Nick Blake again. I said Nick Blake. As I promised in the Twitter earlier this morning that we have a special guest planned for today. He doesn't appear to be here right now because he said at the time we were supposed to be sort of all meeting up. He said, "Yo, give me an hour." I said, "We're supposed to be meeting like now." I don't know why I sound like Jerry Seinfeld.
What's the deal with not being on time?
What's the deal with Labor Day? You don't do any labor. It's not a day. I have nothing.
Well, it is a day.
Yeah, I know it's a day.
It's a day, but
Nick Blake better get his ass over here soon. I'm sick of that guy's like non-commitment.
yeah, him and his ham.
No, but like if you're gonna agree to be a part of something, I mean, just show up. Hold on, I'm gonna eat a ginger biscuit.
You eat a ginger. It's not a snap.
Yes, it is.
It's a snap.
Biscuit.
Biscuit de gingembre. Gingembre. Can you hear that? Internet folk? That's Matt crunching. Anyway,
So,
I seen something really stupid yesterday, and I wanted to bring it up.
Does it look like?
It
It's
might
really
be.
stupid.
Well, it's just as stupid. Just as stupid.
I can't wait till he listens back to this and hears us trashing him.
Does he listen to our show?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't think he knows that.
Nick, he can't unsubscribe. No, we were sitting down having supper, and I had the bottle of ketchup out.
Yep.
And on the back of the bottle of ketchup, it's Heinz ketchup. It says it's the official ketchup of the NHL.
Is it really?
Seriously, that kind of makes no sense to me.
This is okay. This is the
You know-
official. This is the official
Coaster of this
of
podcast.
the
Of the
157.
podcast,
There you go.
You Are Spectacular is the
Maybe we
official
can have
coaster
that put
of the
on the shirt.
podcast.
You need to just smash a champagne bottle over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it becomes official.
Does it
like
not? Does it not seem stupid? Because I can understand Bauer being the official skate of the NHL.
But what does ketchup have to do with hockey?
That's
Put on
and
your
that's,
fries
and that's
in the
another thing.
canteen.
Like, yeah,
Like,
could X-Lax be the official,
Dietary unclogging thing.
unclogging of the NBA or
body Drano.
NBA.
you know? Well, I mean,
Could be. I'm sure they have ridiculous sponsors.
You know, I'm sure like that.
I'm sure
So-
all those athletes who are really on strict regiment.
is this a part of their
Workouts
contract
and that.
that they must only buy Heinz ketchup?
I don't know.
I'm sure some type of legal company thing. Like this is the only ketchup that's going to be served at our arenas. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
on their hot
doubt
dogs.
any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt any athletes are there like slamming back.
Just slamming a
Just like,
fuck bottle, squeezing, and then they're like, and then one's with
This
like,
ketchup makes this.
and then one has like
Screw the Gatorade, give me Heinz
the, the,
57.
the glass bottle tapping the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
It's not coming out. He's like, But
Yeah, that was something I
you ever
thought it
meet-
was so stupid.
Do you ever meet someone who hates ketchup?
They must. Yeah.
Phil's not a foreigner.
They,
No,
they
no,
haven't
what?
grown up with
Phil's
it.
not a
so-
foreigner.
Yeah, but Phil hates vinegar in all of its iterations, and Phil's retarded. R word. Gotta stop that. No, but like a regular person. I'm sorry, foreigners are regular people, but like people that
Just not as good as you and me.
Yeah, but no, Canadians that grew up with ketchup
Yeah.
because
When you're a
ketchup
kid-
is a staple.
when you're a kid, you put ketchup on everything.
You
Yeah.
did, yeah.
I did.
Mashed potatoes, KD,
Oh, no.
scrambled eggs.
I still
Everything.
put it on Kraft dinner because it's amazing. Kraft Katie Spirals makes this little like stew.
Chocolate chip cookies.
One time they brought in. Remember at work when Marguerite was there?
Yeah.
Marguerite made chocolate chip and garlic cookies,
Oh, jeez.
and the French people loved it. They
Wow.
fucking loved it.
That's disgusting.
I know, and me and Phil were like, because Marguerite came in with a big plate of cookies, we're like, oh man, cookies. And we took one, we were eating, and we're like,
This.
mm,
Where's she from?
what? Quebec. She's from Montreal or somewhere around.
Garlic and peanut.
No, chocolate chip
Chocolate
and
chip.
garlic. And we were like, no.
Maybe she
Nope. And we threw them in the
Maybe
garbage.
she just
Yeah.
thought you guys were vampires and she was just trying to weed
Kill
out.
us all.
What?
She also had
Clean
to
out the
draw.
herd.
She also had like. I think she was like. What is it called when you have no hair in your body?
Alopecia.
Yeah, I think she was
Alopecia.
alopecious.
Alopeciated.
She's
Appreciated.
and
Yeah.
she.
It's like a Harry Potter spell.
She had to draw on her eyebrows.
Oh,
So
that's creepy. People
Well,
without
She used
eyebrows
like
are creepy.
She used like a blue Sharpie or something.
And we,
They're just
yeah,
Get them
we said,
tattooed on so you never have to do it.
well, what if you get surprised?
Well, your forehead still goes up.
What if you're angry? Or you gotta
Sorry,
No, you just never have to. You never have to worry about
a unibrow.
unibrow. Yeah, you never have to worry about it.
Luann had to put on her eyebrows. She doesn't want anyone to know she doesn't have them.
Her face. No, her head put on her face. She
Right.
doesn't want anyone to know she doesn't have eyebrows. She looks over and they're like, oh,
What? You don't.
What show was
It's
that?
dignity.
The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
This is like a weird, like, it wasn't like a square with a circle and that was the door. But it was like something, you know what this is?
Come on.
Come on.
I don't know.
Figure it out.
Well,
Figure it out.
I didn't go to, was it Brown College or something?
Something.
Yeah.
Works
yeah.
for Allied Biscuit. Or,
But yeah. And
Yeah. So.
that was a Simpsons reference for the podcast.
Yes.
I just took a picture of the official coaster of the podcast.
Did you tweet it?
I will eventually. That means now.
No, in a minute. Eventually.
Vents.
Vents.
I just also made that up. So.
Oh, okay. That sounded very old English.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I also made that up.
Oh, okay.
At Mac and GU podcast liked Up and At Them, recording the big number 10 today. I'm not going to mention our guest because he's not
Why?
fucking here yet.
Juicers.
I'd love it if he listened back and he heard us, and he never realized before, like when we were trashing him, and then he was like, "They're talking about me." I would love that. Last night was right outside the door. And
When
he's
he
like,
comes in, I want him to say, "They're talking about me," so we can see if you sound just like.
just the side-by-side comparison.
Yeah, the side-by-side comparison.
In
See
my-
if the waveforms exactly match.
in my head, it sounds the exact same.
Well, you
over.
sound pretty damn close.
What would you do if he was like right outside the door and it was like sad music started playing and like his eyes welled up and he
Like
just,
Charlie Brown music and he just
Yeah.
head down.
Cried.
He cried and left because we're talking shit.
Why?
But I can guarantee if you looked at that door, Nick Blake's not out there.
He's not there.
It's just a
He's
lonely
not-
trucker cap on the ground.
Yeah.
He's gone to the upside down now.
So,
You want to talk about No Man's Sky? And that whole...
Yeah.
yeah,
Funds.
I've been...
I just
Debacle.
lip smacked.
I've been I heard about that. Because I spoke to you about No Man's Sky, being that you are a PS4 owner, and asked if you were looking into getting it. Because I thought it was good. It sounded like the concept is pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
But
Well,
apparently they lied about all kinds of stuff in the product.
Exactly. That's.
I don't know anything about this. I don't follow any news about
Okay.
it. You know?
You want to break it down?
Well, the only thing I know is that the game has been in development for years and years and years, and they kept saying the game's going to feature a completely unique and endless universe you can explore. You can do so many different things. It'll be like Minecraft with like Skyrim, but it's in space, and like just a million different options.
Can I interject something? Just
Of course.
the creators are a very small company.
It's like a couple
It's
dudes or
almost-
something. They
yeah,
started out
five
independent,
guys.
but then it
Yeah,
started to
it's very
snowball,
small.
and it got like
But
money thrown at them, and then
Sony like just bathed them in money.
Yeah,
It just-
they did the game Harvey Dangers
yeah.
for
Never heard of that one.
It's like a Slight Bite, not Slight, like Trials HD, but
with
but like a
like
cartoony version.
cartoony version. Yeah, so they did that, and then the sequel to Harvey Danger, and then they went to do this. It's still a very small company. We're not talking Bungie here,
No,
Bungie.
Bungie, and I mean, amount of people doesn't make a success.
No.
No, not at all.
because Minecraft is one dude, and that's the biggest thing on their planet.
That's right.
Well, I think that's the success they were trying to chase. They were trying to chase that sort of sandboxy exploration,
Yeah.
shtick.
But I haven't played the game. I'm not going to because I don't really own any next gen consoles, and I just
Consoles.
consoles.
Sorry.
I don't have the time. I can't even go back
Yeah.
and finish Far Cry 3.
yeah.
You
Or any-
can. You gotta make time.
I don't want to make.
I
I don't want to make time.
But
Don't
I
make
do
love.
see sort of how a lot of people are saying, "Oh, give me my money back, give me my money back."
Mm.
But
It's not
the fact of the matter is that some people who've actually got their refunds actually put like 70, 80 hours into the game.
So they played a game for free.
Basically, and then complained about it till they got their money back. Sony and everybody should have said, no, screw you. Literally, used that word, screw you. Yeah. You played 70, 80 hours of it. But if you didn't like it, turn it off after 2.
Exactly. You can't go to McDonald's and like show up with an empty wrapper like, I didn't like your burger.
Yeah, give me my money back. You ate the whole thing.
You took like a tiny bite out of it, you're like, this has got like a finger in it.
Yeah.
At least that's like a legitimate excuse, but like the game is not exactly what I expected it to be because you kind of blurred the lines a little bit. Because they didn't directly come out and say in like the press conferences leading up to it, is going to have exactly this and this. They were kind of being ambiguous, like, well...
I think they did, didn't they? Well, I was talking to
what they're saying is, like, it's accurate, but it's not, like, it can be construed, and it's just... Because it is a infinitely unique and expanding universe. It's just not that interesting for some people.
It would be the fact that one planet might be a slighter, darker shade of red... And and everything else is the same, and that makes a planet a different planet.
It's like if in Borderlands, every time you got a gun, it was a new planet.
That's
there's
right.
a gazillion different kinds of guns, but it's only slight variations in each one that makes them unique.
It might be minus.
I liked it.
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Oh, I didn't hated that game.
I had played the first 2, and I wasn't a big fan. A lot of people were.
I played it alone, and I still liked it.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, that's. It was more. I found it it was more difficult by yourself.
Yeah, because you didn't have all the different classes with you and people helping out. You're kind of just on your own.
But then again, too, it ups the difficulty.
It's harder, and you have to grind longer, and then But it's still fun. That's back when I had time to do things.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't like the idea of because it's a slippery slope because you let one person return a game because they didn't like it. Not because it's like not because the game's broken in any way. Like the game works.
Yeah, exactly.
So why are you getting a refund just because you didn't like it? I know, like you can go to you can bring a shelf back to Walmart because you realize you didn't like the color.
Yeah, well, you can bring anything back to Walmart for the most way.
Yeah,
as long. Yeah, exactly.
But it's just I don't know.
Yeah,
something like an entertainment property that has to be interpreted in a certain way. Like some people really love it and some people just don't like it. And I'm sure some people, like you said, will play it for 60, 70 hours, essentially get an entire like
run for sure.
Yeah,
I mean that's a full Final Fantasy game right
and
there.
then return it back and just get all their money back.
And to me that's sort of it's
just seems kind of skeezy to me.
Well, nobody ever said that the game had to be fun.
Well,
no, you are exactly.
Because
nobody ever said
someone could pick up Mario Kart and be like, "Oh, all this is just a couple just racing. I don't like this," and then they put it back.
Well, what did you think you were buying when you bought it from the store? I mean,
I thought it was a Mario game.
I thought it was,
but I was just in a car. I can't even jump.
But at the same time, what I'm really hating lately is that people demanding refunds for movies, people demanding refunds for games, and it's like, you know what? Once you read or play that, you can't unhave that.
That's right.
If you have, if I bought this computer and I was like, I don't want this anymore, and I bring it back, I no longer have this.
That's right.
And if you experience this game or you watch this movie, you can't unsee that.
That's right.
You know, they still take that with them.
And another thing is too. I mean, like you said, you can't unsee it. Now, if you want to know if something's good, you don't go see it on the first day. You let other people see it and tell you on the internet, because we have that wonderful thing called the internet.
Yeah.
Somebody is going to open their mouth and say they hated it or they loved it.
Some cunts at Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, exactly. So if you don't know if you want to spend that money on that game first day because you're unsure of your purchase, don't buy it first day.
Exactly.
Do some research before it comes out.
Because otherwise you get buyer's remorse.
That's right.
I've had that more than once.
Yeah.
And then more than twice.
But you never took it back and said, I didn't like this game.
I kept it because I knew it was my fucking mistake. And I'm like, oh, well, I was dumb.
Exactly, because that's...
because that was
modern,
you owning up to be a man.
Modern consumerism is just not. Getting rowdy.
I remember when I bought Wolfman. Remember me and you watched it, and it was with Benicio del Toro, and it was terrible.
Did you trudge on up to Walmart and throw it in their faces and be like, "This movie"?
No, I think it
sucked.
I think I threw it.
Why'd you guys make this movie?
I think I took it, and me and you were watching it, and we didn't even get to the end, but like, hey, turn this off, because we were excited because I like werewolf stuff. And you like werewolf stuff, and we're like, oh man.
Anthony Hopkins becomes a werewolf at the end too.
We didn't watch it.
You didn't get that far?
I didn't get that far.
Oh yeah,
because we turned it off, and I think we started watching something else. But we were like, enough of that. And I think later, like, because I had it just in my room for like months, I think I had it, and I had that memory played back in my head, and I was so annoyed I threw it in the garbage.
Wow. But you know, if you didn't want to pass on the pain, so I guess.
Well, I don't want to put that on anyone else.
Give somebody else that tumor.
The other thing is, no one from that company, no one who made the game, no one at Sony, went up to people on the street and like held a gun or a knife to their throat and was like,
"You watch us?
Give me that money. Here's the game."
Yeah, that's
these people willingly went out and spent their money on this game
because the premise sounds like it would have been, if it was done right, would have been so. It would have been an ultimate game. Like, it's the game that everybody's waiting for. That premise, that infinite playability, because everything is always going to be different, and you never know what you're going to see.
There's another game that came out. I think it's the same concept of No Man's Sky, but
my soundproofing is falling down.
I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Elite Defender or something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that, but apparently it does it a lot better because there's a story.
There's more things to do apparently.
Yeah. Yahtzee reviewed it. And
I seen the no punctuation video. Yeah.
Oh, he is awesome too.
I love it. Shout out to Yahtzee and no punctuation. I don't even have you on Twitter, but I'm gonna look you up right now.
Yeah, he's cool. He tells it like it should be.
Yeah.
But he also has a lot of problems with games that I don't necessarily have a problem with. But he is funny the way he gets on about it. Yeah. So
his favorite game of all time is Silent Hill 2.
Really?
Yep.
Now, you said that Silent Hill 2 is not a bad game.
It's probably one of the best I've ever played.
Okay. It's the movie Silent Hill 2 that sucks.
Yes, Silent Hill Revelations.
3D.
Nipples.
Yeah, let's see. 0. I'm trying to find him.
At 0 punctuation.
I'm working on a sneeze. It's been coming up for a while now.
English or he's Australian?
He's English and he lives in Australia.
Well,
is
that's
he?
Oh,
confusing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Vincent.
Cool.
Oh, that's just Vincent went.
Verified.
Following Yahtzee.
Okay, cool. Yahtzee. Listen to our podcast.
He has a lot of followers.
I would imagine he does.
22,000.
He's a beautiful man. That's what he actually looks like.
He's a bit of a typical sort of blondie, gingery English knobhead.
Yeah. That's not his hand, though.
No.
He would have to bend his arm a certain way to get at that.
And the color, the coloration is a bit off.
Yeah.
It's a
what happens,
it's a picture of Yahtzee with his eyes quite wide open, with a darker gentleman's hand.
A person of color.
Maybe he's got like a trucker tan. He has one hand out the window.
Yeah, maybe.
From reviewing games.
He's always got it pointed toward the sun.
Yeah. So I think, like we said in a previous episode, that fan bases just need to chill out about things. When it comes to like people not liking a movie without seeing it themselves, or
people being so very obsessed with their one thing they like that they have to all over something that's either a little similar or that's something in sort of at the same time is popular.
Comes down to expectations too, because don't build things up in your. I know it's hard with the internet because everything's everywhere all the time.
You can get access.
And it's been building for years and years, and you have all like the development, the whole development cycle for years is laid out, and you can basically watch.
It's very possible that a game could be bad. It is very possible a movie could be bad.
Yeah.
It is very possible a book could be bad. Jesus. It is possible that everything that you like after this point could be a bad thing because.
Yeah. And it could be really good in the eyes of someone else.
That's exactly it. But make your own judgments about things.
You shouldn't get refunded for games unless it is physically broken or just won't work.
Yeah.
That's it. If you get the disc and there's a big crack in the middle and it won't play,
You're like,
return
"Ah."
it. If you turn it on and it won't boot onto your hard drive,
I'm
using buzzwords of computers.
I'm
You
trying
put
to
it
think,
into your
sorry.
machine.
Into your mainframe, and you download the RSS wire.
You put it in the
firewires.
intercom, and the
Yeah.
interface is upside down.
And
But yeah, like,
okay, but
they're-
the size and scope that an actual game that promised what they promised would have to be so massive that I would think that it would have to be manufactured over the life cycle of Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
Like
15
it would
years.
take 15 years of actual work and not throw anything away, and to
Yeah.
make something that is
Not make
so
30
big.
different games and throw them out and start
Yeah,
over.
exactly. You would have to have so much content
Mm-hmm.
on there to make it so every every planet, because what they did was they made like a model of the different animals, for example,
yeah.
and then merged different aspects with other animals to make another animal. But to do that and have different animals on 16 quintillion, you would have to be making animals, like there would have to be like gigs upon gigs upon gigs upon gigs of
Yeah.
animal models just to do that.
Let alone like plant life
Plant
and
life
rock
and-
samples and just atmosphere and anything else.
And
Yeah,
then the layout
exactly.
of every planet.
Yeah.
Well, it's procedurally generated, so layout can be just randomly thrown together
Yeah.
based on. But you, to make an animal move and everything like that, you have to add animation that connects to the wireframe. So you have to sort of. It's a lot of, I would imagine, a lot of work just to do that.
Otherwise, you get Gary's mod. Everything just is arms flailing all over the
Yeah.
place and just like.
And heads turning around.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Tom
Free
Freeman
man.
over here. Yeah. Well, but also something I want to talk about. I think it's the last point I think we should have in this No Man's Sky discussion.
But close the book and no one's ever going to speak of it again.
Is that these indie developers that they've created this game that has gotten so much press and so much money thrown at it, and now has been so refunded. These dudes probably not going to find any more work. You know,
no, they'll just start another game.
Well, I mean, at the same time, who's going to buy like a since they you know
They
did
invested so much
bad.
time and money
Yeah.
into making this, and to have so much bad press and to refund all this money. What do they have left at the end? How much profit are they really going to make from this?
And then who's going to give them money in the future? Say, well, the first game we made, well, it'd be 90% refunded, so we're not going to give you money anymore," said Sony.
I bet they'll just go back to
They
making
don't have to. They
independent.
made their money. Because
No,
so
but-
many people didn't get refunds.
I suppose, yeah, because not
90%
everybody.
of the Steam player base who bought it, 90% got refunded.
Well, PC don't matter.
Ooh, that's the biggest demographic. No, but you know what I mean? Like, this is sort of, it's almost like they're shitting all over the creativity of it. And these people could make the next World of Warcraft. They could make the next, you know, whatever the biggest game in the world.
Do you believe that they shouldn't get any money because of what they did, or
No,
because
no.
it's sort of one of them things? Okay, yes, they didn't deliver what they said they were going to deliver, but you still got a product. To give away all, like, say 90% of Steam sales back, that's 90% of Steam sales from going to them. They made the game, yes. Do they not deserve a payday for what they made? You know what I mean? Like,
So who's really losing money? Are they losing money,
No,
or
I
is
think-
Steam losing the
I
money?
think the Steam lost the money because I remember reading a headline saying because if Steam sells Steam would probably buy the game for a set price
okay.
and say we're going to distribute this game.
We want so many digital units.
Yeah, give me, you know.
Yeah.
I was going to make a joke, but I had nothing.
No.
But yeah, let's say Steam says, okay, well, we want to buy the rights to distribute this game, and then No Man's Sky people are like, all right, man, and then I'm sure that No Man's Sky people have their money, but it's sort of the stigma that goes along with them and their sort of studio. They're saying, well, okay, 90% of were refunded on Steam, so that says a lot about you and your professional work. And
Yeah.
in the future, that could sort of stifle any sort of creative, you know, thing they have.
But then again, if they've got so much bank from this, maybe they can just go and make another independent game and have it released kind of silently and build up again. Because you could probably get a couple strikes. I feel like in the games industry, you can't just like put out one big flop and then you're. in video game jail forever. Like, you probably get 1 or 2 chances, and then it's like, yeah.
My question is, how did it get released in its current state if they knew that it was wasn't going to live up to expectations? Do you think they thought that people were going to overlook it and not be like, well, it's not what I expected, but it's all right, I suppose. You know,
I think that, like, what Jonah was telling me, little Jonah.
Yeah.
Shout out to little Jonah at Space Otter 16.
Yeah. If you listen to this episode and hear your name spoke, look at Matt, Mike, or myself and just say the word Venezuela.
Little Jonah's not going to
I'll know exactly. We'll know exactly what you're talking about.
I told him that in one of the episodes the before we went to yours, I was like, in one of those episodes in the future, I'm going to call you a cunt. He's like, well, I'm not going to retweet that episode. I was like, yeah, but you'll have to listen to every single one.
To hear,
find out what it is.
So,
yeah, but how are you supposed to call him a C word if you gotta duck it out?
I'm gonna duck it like the unt.
Okay, there you go. So you're gonna have to fill in the blank. It's a quack on.
Yeah, quack hunt.
It's like a duck hunt, but different.
Yeah,
a duck hunt.
It's bundled in with Mario Brothers.
But yeah,
they'll get another shot. They'll probably make something.
But you know what? They're making people know about this game.
Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah. And they say any press is good press.
Yeah, that's true.
So
unless you're, Gaddafi.
Britney Spears? No. Any press for that. She went crazy and still selling albums.
David Cage can keep making games, so these guys will probably bounce back, no problem.
Well, look at
Heavy Rain.
Peter Molyneux did the same thing with the Fable series, but the thing was, those were good games, whether or not.
I remember me and John Brown playing it, and then we tried to marry our dog.
You try to marry? You can marry. You can try.
You can marry and have sex with anything. We're like, I want to marry the dog, and we couldn't.
No.
So you just farted and posed in front of a statue.
And then you charge up a little peace sign. You go, yeah, we're filled to that for years. And then oh god, you could just flex, and everyone loves you.
I don't think I've owned 2 of the Fable games. I don't think I've ever finished either.
The first one's only the one worth playing.
You think so?
First, yes. In my humble opinion, yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Every time, because I sit here and I have to look at my computer, and every time I sit here, I look at all the dust inside it. Jesus Christ.
You need a vacuum.
I'm going to try to steal some compressed air from work.
Or do that.
Because, I don't want to pay for it if I can steal it.
You're borrowing it. You're going to bring it back.
I'm giving it back, but I'm giving it back empty.
You just is it
empty, though?
Price.
Well, I guess it's still got... It used to have air in it.
Yeah,
got in it after
when I buy some compressed air like this, No Man's Sky people.
It didn't do what I wanted to do. This can's empty.
Yeah.
Can't refund this.
There's no whipped cream in this.
You've used all of this.
I stood there pointing it at my computer. No whipped cream came out.
When you got my mouth upside down.
Yeah. I was waiting and waiting
just a whole
and
lot
waiting.
of frostbite.
Yeah.
So
No Man's Sky. Love it or hate it.
So you know what I think we should do at some point? We should take a little break.
Yeah.
We should sort of gather ourselves. I still think we should have some sort of quiz. One of us 3 and the other 2 have to answer the questions, and then the person who loses gets shot because my battery's charging for my airsoft gun. We also have to open.
Do you hate that idea?
You said bare ass. I'm not sure about bare ass. How about bare gut?
I suppose.
Well, if you want to get shot in the ass by another man, it's up to you.
Not a human shot.
Not a protein shot.
Not a protein
hot
shot.
Beef injection.
No, but we could if you want. Do you seriously want to get Okay, well, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, let's up it. So, okay, shot in the ass, bare ass.
Yeah, we need a third part. We need a fourth party, I guess, because there's 3 of us.
We don't need it for nothing.
We need somebody to be the game master.
Well, the thing is, I want to have some sort of elimination round to eliminate one of us. I say elimination. So one of the 3 of us
but that would
can win something to where they and then the quiz master, so it's down to 2 people. Do you know what I mean?
So what is the person who they don't get shot?
Yeah.
So by winning they lose.
You know what?
By losing they win.
What do you get for second prize?
You know what? I think we should discuss all of this when we're not recording.
Yeah,
It's
that's
too much
true.
inside baseball.
I can cut out.
Let's leave it for another
Take a
episode.
station break.